In 180 AD, the Roman Empire is embroiled in a brutal and seemingly endless war against fierce Germanic tribes. The empire, stretching from the sands of the Sahara to the mountains of Scotland, is under constant siege, both from external enemies and internal corruption. At the heart of this empire stands General Maximus Decimus Meridius, a man of unparalleled skill, unwavering honor, and remarkable military brilliance. His leadership in the field is legendary. Under his command, the Roman legions have achieved victory after victory, pushing the barbarian tribes back and securing the empire's borders. Maximus commands not only the respect of his troops, but also the admiration of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who views him as the ideal figure to restore order to a crumbling empire. The emperor, aging and increasingly ill, knows that the empire needs a change, something that will preserve its legacy and restore power to its people. Marcus Aurelius, on his deathbed, confides in Maximus, telling him that he has chosen him to succeed him as emperor. Unlike his son, Commodus, who is consumed with vanity, envy, and a lust for power, Maximus represents the values of duty, honor, and democracy. Marcus believes that by passing control of the empire to Maximus, Rome can return to its former glory, restoring the power of the Senate and eliminating the imperial tyranny that has plagued the empire for so long. However, Commodus, unaware of his father's plans and already struggling with his insecurities, reacts violently to this revelation. In a fit of rage and desperation, Commodus kills his father and, in a swift power grab, declares himself emperor. The people of Rome, initially unsure, soon fall under Commodus's control, as he uses his charisma and charm to manipulate the masses, distracting them with lavish spectacles, such as gladiatorial games, to hide his growing incompetence as a ruler. Maximus, heartbroken and betrayed, refuses to pledge allegiance to Commodus. He sees through the false emperor's facade, recognizing that Commodus is unworthy of the throne and a murderer. Commodus, feeling threatened by Maximus's strength and honor, orders his execution. As Maximus is led away, Commodus also orders the murder of Maximus's wife and son, believing this to be the final blow that will break the man he perceives as his rival. Maximus narrowly escapes death, and in the aftermath, he makes his way back to his villa, hoping to find solace. But when he arrives, he finds his family brutally murdered, their bodies displayed as a grim reminder of Commodus's power. Grief-stricken and broken, Maximus buries his loved ones in a quiet, desolate field, his heart shattered by the loss. As Maximus grapples with his grief, his world spirals further out of control. He is captured by slave traders who sell him into slavery. He is taken far from Rome to the arid, desolate region of Zucabar in North Africa. Here, in the heart of a harsh land where men fight for survival, he meets Proximo, a former gladiator who now owns a gladiatorial school. Proximo, a man hardened by his own past of brutality and bloodshed, sees potential in Maximus and begins to train him. At first, Maximus is a shadow of his former self, emotionally and physically broken by the death of his family. He is reluctant to fight, resigned to his fate. However, Proximo's words ignite a flicker of the warrior spirit Maximus once embodied. Reluctantly, he enters the arena and, using his unmatched combat skills, quickly earns the respect of his fellow gladiators and the adoration of the bloodthirsty crowds. Maximus's journey through the gladiatorial world is one of survival, and yet as he fights in the arena, his resolve hardens. His growing fame begins to transform him from a grieving husband and father to a ruthless and skilled warrior. Along the way, Maximus forms deep and meaningful friendships with his fellow gladiators, including Hagen, a fierce Germanic warrior who shares his passion for combat, and Juba, a compassionate Numidian who provides him solace in his darkest hours. Juba often speaks to Maximus of the afterlife, comforting him with the idea of a peaceful reunion with his family. The bond they share is one of brotherhood, and their shared hopes of reuniting with loved ones in the afterlife give Maximus a renewed sense of purpose and strength. Meanwhile, in Rome, Commodus struggles to maintain control. His reign is marred by political unrest, economic instability, and growing dissent among the Senate. To distract the people and ensure his grip on power, Commodus reintroduces the gladiatorial games, turning the Colosseum into a stage for his corrupt rule. The games, meant to placate the masses, only serve to further deepen the divide between the emperor and the people. Unbeknownst to Commodus, Maximus, now a gladiatorial champion, is unknowingly brought to Rome to fight in the games. Maximus quickly rises to fame, becoming the people's champion, as his incredible skill and courage capture the hearts of the crowds. His victory in a reenactment of the famous Battle of Zama, where he leads a team of gladiators against a far larger and better equipped enemy, is a testament to his unparalleled strategic mind and fighting prowess. When Commodus descends into the arena to congratulate the victorious gladiators, he is shocked to see that Maximus, whom he believed dead, is alive and standing before him. Fearing the wrath of the crowd if he kills Maximus, Commodus begrudgingly allows him to live. However, the tension between them grows, as Maximus's growing popularity serves as a constant reminder of the weakness in Commodus's rule. Commodus's jealousy and paranoia deepen, and he arranges for Maximus to fight Tigris of Gaul, an undefeated gladiator who is more beast than man. In a brutal and dangerous battle, surrounded by wild tigers, Maximus not only defeats Tigris, but also spares his life, defying Commodus's orders and earning the title of Maximus the Merciful. As Maximus's fame continues to rise, Commodus's desperation to regain control grows. He orders Maximus's execution once more, but in secret, Maximus reconnects with his old servant Cicero, who reveals that his old army remains loyal and waiting for his command in Ostia, a port town near Rome. With the help of Lucilla, Commodus's sister, and Senator Gracchus, Derek Jacobi, Maximus begins to plot his escape. Together, they hope to restore Rome to the ideals of the Republic and dethrone Commodus. But Commodus, ever the schemer, uncovers their plot and takes violent retribution, sending his guards to kill Proximo, Hagen, and capture the remaining gladiators, including Juba. Maximus narrowly escapes, but the brutality of Commodus's actions stirs him to action. In a final attempt to destroy Maximus once and for all, Commodus challenges him to a public duel in the Colosseum, hoping to humiliate him before the Roman people. Before the fight begins, Commodus secretly wounds Maximus with a concealed blade, hoping to weaken him before the match. Despite the injury, Maximus fights with all his might, drawing on his years of experience and his unyielding determination. In front of a roaring crowd, Maximus defeats Commodus in a thrilling battle, disarming him and leaving him at the mercy of the people. In a final, symbolic act of defiance, Maximus demands that Commodus's own guards refuse to arm him, revealing the deep corruption and tyranny at the heart of his rule. In one final desperate move, Commodus pulls a hidden dagger and lunges at Maximus, but Maximus overpowers him, killing him with Commodus's own weapon and ending his reign of terror. As Commodus dies, Maximus collapses from his fatal wounds. In his final moments, Maximus sees a vision of his wife and son waiting for him in the afterlife. Quintus, the Praetorian prefect, asks for Maximus's last orders, and Maximus, with his dying breath, commands the liberation of the remaining gladiators, the reinstatement of Senator Gracchus, and the restoration of the Senate's power. In doing so, Maximus secures a return to the ideals of Roman democracy, ensuring a better future for the empire. Lucilla, Commodus's sister, reassures him that her son is safe, and Maximus dies in peace, knowing that his actions will bring about the restoration of Rome's former glory. Maximus' body is carried out of the Colosseum, a symbol of sacrifice and honor, the greatest hero of a crumbling empire. Later, Juba, now a free man, returns to the Colosseum. In a solemn act of remembrance, he buries small statues of Maximus's wife and son in the sands, vowing that one day he too will join his friend in the afterlife, though that day is not yet. The legacy of Maximus Decimus Meridius lives on in the hearts of those who believe in justice, honor, and sacrifice for the greater good of Rome. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video like this.